Hello world, I'm Travis Martin. I'm a senior solution architect, senior systems engineer, depending on who you talk to and where I'm working on, what I'm working on. I started my career 30 years ago in data centers in the Marine Corps doing sysadmin work, and I've been around data center technologies either in the pre-sales environment or as a systems engineer since then. After I got out of the Marine Corps, I went to work at Hertz Car Rental Company for a few years doing sysadmin work in a HP Unix environment. And then I went to school at OU for a while. And while at OU, I actually got a job at Best Buy, which was really fun. I was a sales guy, then ended up being a sales manager throughout most of my college career. And then Dell opened a facility call center actually in Oklahoma City in 2006. And so in 2006, I joined the Dell team. And I love that company. That was a great company to work for. I worked there for 7 or 8 years. And they ended up doing I ended up in 3 or 4 different roles. I ended up actually doing some really cool stuff with HPC. That's how I got into the HPC game. I sold a 544 nodes supercomputer to Dr. Henry Neiman, the Oscar system. Hello, Dr. Neiman, here at Oklahoma University. Then I got involved in several other ones, one at the University of Colorado in Boulder, 1,368 node cluster there. A big cluster for Nebula NASA project. It was like 2,500 plus nodes. So I worked on some big projects while I was at Dell, so I really enjoyed my time there. Then I went to work for a few different startups, which I really enjoy. Ended up at Nutanix for a while, which was really cool. A few years as a sales engineer there. They take really good care of their employees. That's another really good company to work for. Thank you, Terry Homan, again, for getting me the role there, and I apologize for leaving early. Then I went back to the Dell team. I worked at Lenovo for a while in between there too. But then I went back to the Dell team a few years back. I was hoping to retire there, and unfortunately, 18 months later, you know how it is. It's with headcount cutbacks. Oklahoma's a small region, so it's an easy headcount to cut. So I had to get laid off at Dell again for the 3rd time. The only guy I know that's been hired and fired by Dell 3 times and still eligible for rehire. Go figure. But then I went to work for HPE, which is another solid company. I was a storage engineer for them for the last, I don't know, year and some change. Actually, almost 3 years. 2 years and some change, almost 3 years. And now I'm independent. I'm kind of doing my own thing. I'm trying to post a lot on social media. I volunteer at the local high schools as well, doing classes for juniors and seniors that are interested in technology, kind of giving them some direction because, like, if they're going into school, into college thinking they're going to be programmers or, you know, developers, then that's going to be a thin industry coming up with AI, right? So I give a lot of classes on whiteboards. I'm going to do another class probably here in 10 minutes or so after I finish this. And I'm going to do, I think I might do this one on containers, like demystifying them, a quick little 3 to 5 minutes on it and make you guys pros on it. So I really enjoy making this content, and I really appreciate, I've only started posting 3 weeks ago or so, and I've already got over 130 plus subscribers. I'm very appreciative of that. This is very validating for me because it takes it from, I posted on my LinkedIn page the other day, I'm used to being just a number on a spreadsheet and reporting to 3 different managers in a year. And that's just what, you know, OEM technology sales life is like. And it's been that way for 20 plus years for me. So this is really enjoyable. Seeing you guys get value out of my content. That's what I really live for, is to solve some sort of complex business challenge with a technical solution, right? That's what I've kind of built a brand around. Whether it be with an HPC or with a 3-node cluster, we're going to pack up in a shipping container and send overseas somewhere. I like doing cool stuff, and I'll post nothing but cool stuff, I promise. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share for you know, so I get my name out there and we can build this thing together. If you have anything you want me to talk about or have anything you want to see, please let me know. I'm enrolled in an MIT course on quantum computing starting in February. So I'd like to be kind of a resource for the quantum computing side, demystifying some of that. But yeah, again, I just really appreciate those of you that tune into my channel, and I just wanted to introduce myself and say thank you again. Have a good day.